Here is a Honeywell 10-inch table fan. It's the model HT-70-19 series, made in China H. Draws 0.74 amps. Patent pending. Have a question? Call 1-800-332-1110. Please visit us at www.honeywell.com. I did visit the www.honeywell.com and couldn't find any information about this fan. Couldn't find any information about that model number. Not anywhere on the Googles or the YouTubes. Nothing. The date says 09/2M, whatever that means. I gotta think 09 is probably the month, because I think this would have been extinct well before 2009. Might be wrong, but I think this is probably from the late 90s, early 2000s, maybe. In the mid to late 90s, Duracraft made a fan called the Newberry Street table fan, which looks an awful lot like the Honeywell fan, except it has a rotary child safety switch on the front, and it's stationary. This is pivoting. And they put a simpler but probably cheaper rotary switch on the back, which I'm not really a fan of. Switches on the back of fans like this. Other than that, I think it's pretty much the same. The blade looks the same. I think the motor's got to be the same. I think the power draw, well, 0.82 amps, so maybe not. Maybe not. The Duracraft also feels a little heavier. But I think the blade's the same, at least. I happen to have a Duracraft box fan blade here. I'm pretty sure it's the same. I'm halfway tempted to put this in the Honeywell fan because I think it would look better, but yeah, I don't know. This one is pretty crusty. It's got some drywall or some kind of, I don't know, looks like construction scum on it. And that stuff is all caked in the motor too, so that's not good. We're gonna have to get this thing cleaned up. I'm trying to remember what they called these fans. I did see one on Marketplace at one time for sale that was still new in the box, and they wanted like $25 plus shipping for it, which I had to pass on that. But I'm trying to remember what they called it. It had the word flex in it, I think. It's like the flex fan, maybe. I don't know. I remember it didn't make a lot of sense. But that's the only one I've ever seen that was still in the box. I got this one, I think I gave 10 for it, which is probably still too much. These weren't the best fans. They're one of those tragic fans where they have a strong motor and a pretty good blade, but the guard is obstructive and noisy. Just start this on high speed. And it's a little chilly down here, so it might take a minute to get up to speed. It does seem to run pretty good though. Here's high. I also noticed that the Duracraft is a 3-speed fan. The Honeywell's a 2-speed. So this would be more like medium on the Duracraft fan. The Duracraft has a pretty mellow, low speed. It's probably the best part about that fan. This has kind of a fast, low speed. Still doesn't move much air though. Back to high. If I can find the switch. So I don't like them on the back of the fans. Here's high again. Not a bad spin down, but it'll still be a lot longer than that once I get the thing clean and oiled. The Duracraft has a super long spin down. It's kind of crazy. I think this one will probably be about the same by the time I'm done with it. But yeah, another obscure Honeywell fan. I don't know how many different colors they made this in. I think I saw one in black somewhere. I don't remember where that would have been, or maybe it was a Duracraft. I don't remember, but not too many of them around. And it's just another Honeywell with a Duracraft origin story. And I thought it was pretty cool, so I got it, and make another video at some point after the cleaning and servicing, and maybe we'll do a comparison with the Duracraft fan at that point, whenever that happens. Until then, thank you for watching.